As a French native, I will describe the Parisian style boring. Hi, InStyle, I'm Marylin Fitoussi, and I'm the lucky costume designer of Emily in Paris. Happy to have you here in my Parisian workshop.
The hit series Emily in Paris is a fashion connoisseur's dream, and costume designer Marylin Fitoussi has been with the show since its beginning.
Oh, I had the impression that I work all my life in Emily in Paris. I'm working in it since season 1.
The show follows a young American in Paris, shaking up her industry with fresh ideas. And just like her, there was plenty of innovation happening behind the scenes. Set in one of the most iconic fashion capitals in the world, you might expect the costume design to follow tradition, but the show's bold fashion choices come from beyond classic Parisian style.
Parisian style has gone. A lot of hoodies, t-shirts and sneakers. I think if I looked like a traditional Parisian with a navy blazer and a white t-shirt, I'm not sure I would have get the job. Patricia Fields, who was the consultant on season 1, said to me, I choose you because you were unique and you seem fearless.
Being called fearless by Patricia Fields, who designed the iconic wardrobes for The Devil Wears Prada, Ugly Betty, and Sex and the City, is high praise. And fearless is exactly what she had to be, stepping into the role of costume designer for a Darren Star series.
Darren is a genius, you know, he loves fashion, he understands fashion. Sex and the City was the strongest show ever about fashion. The looks were amazing. They weren't following the trend. It's why Sex and the City is still very interesting. So when I'm looking 400,000 lookbooks and runways, because I want to try to find the trend of the moment and avoid the stronger fashion pieces and fashion statement of the current season.
Fitoussi proved to be the perfect fit for Star's new show. Both understood that fashion is more than just aesthetics. It shapes the characters and story. In fact, Emily's character was originally supposed to have a typical makeover moment done by Sylvie.
Any tips on what to wear?
Not that.
A classic movie trope. But Fitoussi felt that didn't suit her independent personality.
You're right. I am a basic bitch with a bag charm.
We were thinking with Lily, you are a strong character, you are a fish out of the water. Why do you give up so easily? Because a French grade A bitch said to you that you need to change your style.
You have no mystery. You're very, very obvious.
No, you need to show to the French that there is another way of wearing clothes. There is another way to be elegant. Lily was 100% with me on this discussion with Darren, who said, okay, maybe it's not a bad idea. I said, because I don't feel creative if I need to do one Parisian look for 10 episodes. I don't know how to make things interesting and funny. We knew that the French audience will be a little bit shocked by all the eclectic combination, but I don't want it to be understood.
This is the most cinematic option.
Texting with Lily saying, okay, do you want to stop or go again and go further and make them cry? And she said, okay, let's make it bolder and bolder. And we became fearless.
Just because Emily doesn't get a makeover doesn't mean her style doesn't evolve throughout the series. Early on, her looks are colorful and playful, giving her a whimsical, almost naive look. As the seasons go on, her style begins blending French and American influences, chic blazers, sharper tailoring, and monochromatic outfits. As she grows into a marketing powerhouse, her signature bright colors and bold patterns become purposeful and sophisticated, using her style to project authority and self-assurance. We begin to see her taking up more space, both in her wardrobe and her world.
The simple girl that walked in here from Chicago could have never conceived that pitch.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
When she's in Paris, she's in charge. She's all business, you know, men's suits with flat shoes, etc. This is one of them, and it's a French brand that I really love, Barbara Buis. She knows perfectly how to cut for tiny proportion, as Lily is. I really love this strong blue with the blue clin that we call, or blue outremer or cobalt. Patient for the print. When I like a print, I want print and the same print everywhere. So it's what we have done with La Double G to make this bespoke for Emily. So we have the blouse We have the cape and we have the boots, the high boots. And it's really a very nice piece. I really love the look. And when she was going down the stairs like a little fairy with a cape, it was a very nice moment.
In season 4, Emily heads to Italy, giving Fitoussi the chance to tell a fresh fashion story as Emily navigates a new culture through her wardrobe.
I wanted to have her in a more relaxed, sensual way. In Rome, I wanted to use what we never used before. It's polka dots. Polka dots for me, it's like bubble of champagne. The butterfly icon and patterns, because when you are in love, you have butterfly in your stomach. We paid tribute to Audrey Hepburn in Roman Holidays. Very beautiful movie that I really loved. The shape and the body of Lily fits so perfectly with that. And I wanted to have this kind of Dolce Vita mood, and also to pay tribute to Italian actresses like Monica Vitti, Anna Magnani, who are very sensual and beautiful women. So it was a mixture of everything.
I've seen so much of the city in the movies, I feel like I've been here already.
You mean like La Dolce Vita?
I was thinking more like the Lizzie McGuire movie.
So that is an outfit, special design for the Roman part. I decided to use an Italian brand, so it's a Philosophy di Lorenzo Serafini. Very feminine. Nothing is oversized in his collection. It's quite rare to find now. I love the lime color. It's a difficult color, but it really fits with Lily's complexion. And we have Maison Ernest, who made specially for the show and for this dress. It's the only touch of shocking pink that I use, and the shocking pink, it was invented by Schiaparelli. Always cute, elegant, but with this touch of I break the rules. I'm not falling in love with a brand, with a logo. I avoid logo. Generally, you don't see any logo. I need to fall in love with the clothes. I need to hear a melody. I just have a script who give me beautiful stories to tell. And I say, for this romantic scene, let's try to imagine what it can be, what it can look like. So I never decide to pair this brand with this brand. It's just because these particular pieces give me the emotion and help me to tell my story. So it can be affordable brand, it can be young designer, very couture houses. I don't know and I don't care. Don't tell them. That's why I can easily pair whatever goes together. It's just building. This pair of Prada shoes, because she has this big button, will be paired with this jupe culotte in yellow, and it's a constant dialogue. I love clothes. It's proportion. Clothes never lie, and clothes say it all. It's the first message that you send to somebody, and it's the last message they receive when you turn your back and you walk away. So the message needs to be strong, need to be clear. It's what costumes are made for. Who do you think is wearing this? If you know the show, who is wearing this?
Did you give me this outfit to make me more palatable to your dad? In the future, I'll wear whatever the I want.
And the winner is Mindy. She was singing in this crazy outfit. It was beautiful on stage because for the glitter, for the proportion also when you are on stage. Mindy fashion is joyful, outrageous, sexy, playful. So of course it's Mindy.
As an aspiring singer and a character with a vibrant personality, her fashion choices reflect her love for the spotlight and carefree attitude.
Mindy. This was a jumpsuit from Magda Butryn. It's flowery. The turquoise on a skin tone is absolutely astonishing, and it makes her legs like a no-ending story. And we had also a crazy feather hat to pair it, so that it's Mindy. Many people are surprised when I tell them that I'm also designing Sylvie, also designing Camille, and they say, could you go and jump from this strong look to this minimalism look? I'm a maximalist. I love eclectic clothes. I love strong pattern. But I understand when we are talking about minimalism in clothes. Sylvie is the queen. She is the French chic. It's very simple and powerful with extremely couture proportions. And of course, she's very chic, she's very elegant, and she knows how to manage that.
As Sylvie's relationship with Emily begins to evolve, so does her wardrobe. She starts to introduce more relaxed, flowing pieces, like softer fabrics and looser silhouettes, while still maintaining her signature chic style.
When it comes to Sylvie and Emily, as you notice on season 3, we did this mirror effect. Suddenly, Emily was wearing a flare trousers with less colorful tops. And suddenly, Sylvie, who said, oh, my little student now learn a lot from me. She's bold, she's colorful and eclectic, so let's try some color on me. So it was funny to make this mirror effect and transform the student, who is maybe now better than the master, and she's quite dangerous.
You have potential, but you lack polish.
Just because a costume suits a character doesn't automatically mean it'll become iconic. So what makes Fitoussi's designs resonate so strongly with audiences?
Because I'm not doing fashion. We never try to do fashion. We try to build an interesting character to look at. All the fashion magazines are honestly, it's the same brand, same shape, same thing that you can see. In Emily, it was like, oh, maybe you like it or you hate it, but it's different. The show became a fashion statement because of that.
Quiet luxury. Wearing this is a signal you have exquisite taste. So why did Marcello send this to you?
Because I have exquisite taste, obviously.
When you are not dressed like everybody else, you are not thinking like everybody else. So I didn't want it to have thinking and acting like everybody else. Emily in Paris was such a wonderful project because we can show to people and to teach them to be free. Who has the right to say to you that you are not fashion at this moment, that you are out of style? Don't follow the rule was my mojo and is still my mojo. And a woman, when she's in charge, when she's confident, she's beautiful. Wear color, wear glitter, wear sparkling, feather. For me, clothes are made to be played with. Fashion doesn't need to be serious. One day you can be a fatal attraction, the next day you can be romantic, the next day you can be a business girl. If you have skills, you can be a painter. If you don't, like me, you just try to express yourself telling story with clothes.